growling. Upstairs and abuse. There could be some people, or you live upstairs. There could be some people upstairs from you that abuse people, or are just very abusive in nature. Growling and operator. Hold on. Oh, what did I do with my pendulum? Hold on, you guys. There could be an IT tech or someone's mad because they can't hack your shit, huh? All right. So let's just see. There could be a hacker that's growling or agitated. But technical, operator and technical. Somebody's, I guess they're running into technical difficulties trying to hack into your account, your phone, whatever this is. They hate themselves. That just flipped off the top. I mean, you're not really going to find people who love themselves that do this kind of stuff. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that somebody doesn't like who they are or who they turned out to be. All right, let's see. That reading is still uploading about, is a murderer. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's another reason why. You know, I guess it doesn't just stop at hacking. Somebody actually is responsible for the deaths of people. Parking without paying. They're talking about license plates. So somebody's license plate could be getting scanned or ran, and they don't even realize it. Bad place to park. Somebody could even be getting a ticket or something, or they just parked in a place where they thought that they were going to be like incognito, but tell me the truth, spirit. All right, let's just see what's up with this murderer. Tell me about this person that can't stand themselves because they're a murderer. Pisces. High priestess energy, but that's just somebody who is very secretive. Yeah, there's definitely a Pisces that's stressed out right now. Definitely could be a Pisces male. Join us. Yeah, Libra. But this is because they're either stressed out because they know justice is here. This could be somebody who wanted to get even with someone else. For somebody, this could even be like an ex-cop or something, like a dirty cop that also has this shit under their belt. Let's find out some more about that. Let me get some initials for names though. Corner. Somebody could be cornered, or they're about to be cornered. Hold on a second. I need to ask something personally here for a second. Oh. Oh. It's like they got nowhere to go. Yeah, let's just see. It's like backed into a corner now. Somebody may be realizing that they're backed into a corner. Give me a first and so I, L or I. This could be Lisa. Or someone's name begins with the letter I or L. This could be Lillian, Lily. Yeah, yes. Hold on a second. Is this a woman? A female? Okay. Oh, all right. So we got a female murderer. Let me get another couple of letters so that we can sadness. Well, I mean, if the only sadness is the fact that you're getting caught. I mean, I guess any kind of sadness, but I don't feel like it's regret. Like I can't believe I've done that to people. I feel like it's. If they didn't ever get caught for this stuff, they would never have any emotion over it. Negotiation. Somebody may now try to negotiate a deal. This could be TA. This could be, if these are females, this could be that Tammy or Tamika or Tara. because I'm just immediately drawn to like the first two letters are like names, and AA, Aaron. I just saw that the AA card again, but these people could be alcoholics. Keith, Kevin, Nancy, Anna, but N or A, LTN. Let's see what this is. Question, negotiate, and question. Yeah. They're going to get questioned. They're going to get interrogated, and they're going to wind up trying to negotiate. I don't feel like there's room for negotiation, but well, I mean, we'll see. I guess that's not really for me to say, right? I want to see if that reading is ready to make public. Yeah, no, of course. You know, whenever you spit truth, YouTube makes you wait for your monetization. That's okay, because we got patience over here. Let's see what, let's see what LTN is. Local tough nut. So this is someone that's in your vicinity, your community. Thuggish looking characters. Describe hard, thuggish. So this is one of them. Okay. So this chick looks rough. I guess, or these chicks, they're rough looking. They look like their lives have been difficult. Tell me about this thuggish type. I guess these are females, man. It could be three of them. One could literally, their names could start with these. Lita and Na. This could be three chicks. Endorse, or somebody signed something. Look. Taurus energy, but Hierophant. Honestly, for somebody, there could be like a judge or something connected to this. With the Hierophant. If one of these people isn't they're not a Taurus, or there's a Taurus bringing justice here, because now these people are stuck. These people are stuck because of what somebody's saying. There's somebody exposing them. If these people do spell work and people are exposing them for doing spell work like voodoo and stuff, and they actually have killed people, quit. Somebody endorse and quit. Somebody may have thought that you would have quit by now. Quit and lure. This is somebody with the endorse and quit. Lure. This is somebody who says that they quit getting high, or I quit doing that shit. No, I don't feel like they did, clearly. These are definitely some people who possibly talk about God or Jesus. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, they have bloody hands. You got bloody hands. Meantime, in the meantime, they endorse. They could be Christians or say that they're Christians or something. Yeah, with the Hierophant, because that's also a lot of people's like God card. Like there could be a priest even involved in some shit, or a pastor. What's up with this? A female tarot reader. So you could be a Taurus female tarot reader. I got Pisces, Libra, heavy Pisces. What's up with the female tarot reader? Tell me about this female tarot reader, please. Tell me about this, please. Yeah, divine feminine. Libra or Taurus? Yes. So there's definitely a Taurus female tarot reader here that people are probably jealous of. This could be other readers, Taurus, or you're this one that's jealous, depending on who's listening and then who this is for. Stop you from doing that. These people want you to stop, but nothing's going to stop you from doing this, because this is what you're meant to do. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Is this a Taurus female tarot reader here? Okay. The only thing that's going to stop you, right, you're not stopping. Can you clear that, please? Clear that. Okay. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Is this Taurus the murderer? No. So there could be, maybe you expose murderers and you're a reader. They short circuit and their whole brains go sideways. So these are some people that got half a brain. Let's just keep it 100. You got some people. I feel like they're females that actually have blood on their hands. This could be other tarot readers that actually have blood on their hands that are coming against another tarot reader. But let's get Ginger. Somebody could have red hair in this situation. Yeah, somebody definitely could have red hair. I don't know if it's like a weave or if it's natural red hair. All right, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on in this situation, please. A rat. Who's the rat here? Does somebody think that you're a rat because of what you expose on your channel, Divine Feminine? So there's people who, okay, so let me clear something up. A rat is somebody, now these girls could actually be, there could be somebody named Lisa that's actually a fucking rat. And this is why she hates herself. But there could be some people who got it twisted on what a rat really is. There's a difference between somebody who exposes bad people and somebody that's a rat. A rat is somebody that secretly tells, and then there's somebody else who does it publicly. So I feel like for some people, they got that shit mixed up. Like, someone's not a rat, they'll just expose anybody for doing dirty shit, because where would this world be without people like that? Somebody gave a statement. They did. I don't know. They negotiated a deal here, maybe behind some people's backs. Tell me the true spirit. It's definitely a Lisa for somebody. Yep, it's just Lisa. This is going to be specific. Tell me the true spirit that this person negotiated. Somebody negotiated a deal and she's the rat. Uh-oh. They gave their statement. I guess maybe they were questioned or interrogated about something. This is somebody that was coming against another person. Kick rocks, I'm too strong for you. So this is probably, this tarot reader's too strong, or Divine Feminine is too strong for this broad. I mean, you can bring all these people together, which may be what happened here. There's a tarot reader that's exposing somebody or a group of people for some murders. Luke, Pisces. I really do feel like this Lisa person could be a Pisces. Kick rocks, I'm too strong for you, Pisces. Or put it how it fits if you're a Pisces tarot reader and you're exposing murderers, because I know that there are, you know what this is for you. The distraction. What is this? Meditate. Somebody could lie and say that they meditate, but they don't. You're such a criminal. Yeah, you got a bunch of criminals wanting to attack a tarot reader for exposing bad people. What else is new? I'm sure that there's more to this, though. Tell me more about this rat or these rats. Accelerated motion. 8 could mean something. Why is this here? You just keep moving forward. I guess this is somebody that was trying to stop you in some way, or thought that that you would quit eventually. They never dealt with somebody who doesn't quit. Foreigner. This person could be a foreigner. Luke. You could have a bunch of foreigners coming after you, Divine Feminine. I said this the other day, man. I was talking to the Uber driver. I said, I was telling her about my situation. I said, the irony is, I got some foreigners that are like attacking me. Like, who do you think you are? Like, don't come over here. I'm going to say it again. Don't come over to a country that I was born in, because you didn't like where you were born in. Not only do you come over here, but you get all kinds of different benefits when you come here to start businesses. And there's a specific culture that gets out of paying taxes because they keep changing the business name into another family member's name. So you come over here and you get benefits and you get to open businesses, and then you figure out a way to work around having to pay the taxes you're supposed to pay with that, and you want to attack somebody that was actually born in this country. The actual ball sacks that you guys encompass, I don't know how you get in and out of your homes. I don't know how you do it. And it will stop. If you don't like American women, this is for foreign men especially, but I know that the women are the same way, but they're not always as bad. If you don't like American women, go the fuck back to where you came from then. How's that? Let's keep going. Mandy, architect, and Mandy. Like Mandy, I don't know. Let me find out if they want me to pull on somebody named Mandy, or if that's, I don't know. This could be something personal for somebody watching. Tell me the true spirit. Is there a Mandy in this mix? Yeah? Okay. Tell me the true spirit. Is Mandy a good person? So Mandy, you're another one. I guess these are a bunch of females. It sounds like mean girls, but they're coming against a bad bitch. You got a bunch of murderers. These could be girls that connected themselves to gangs, and now they're all getting exposed. And what now? So what now? Korean. So there's Korean. I guess, okay. Korean, probably Native American, probably Eastern European, Latino. I'm sure there's some blacks in the mix. I'm sure there's even white people. I mean, it's like they all band together. You feel me? Jesus, tell me more about this shit, man. Tell me more about this. There's all kinds of foreigners attacking somebody because they're exposing them for being terrorists and murderers. What is this? Yeah, it's a struggle. Someone has a hard time meditating. Or these girls are, that's what this is. So this is the thing. So all of these females connected themselves. They're in a constant state of like struggle. Why? Because they keep connecting themselves to these karmic masculines that you probably talk about on your channel, Divine Feminine. These dudes that don't care about women, that they're just like, they're bound to these dudes in some way. Like they actually see these dudes as like, I don't know, like they're special. And then there's like a healed female on the other side that's like, I wouldn't even be friends with these dudes. You know, I don't know. I mean, there could be some females that really thought that the guys that they were hanging with were like, ah, and then all of a sudden they see a woman that wouldn't even turn their head to these types of dudes. And when that happens, you'll have the dudes now trying to use the females to attack the female who wouldn't give them the time of day or put them in their place and said something that they needed to hear. And then all of a sudden now it's like that you got all these people attacking you. It's a problem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, so whoever this person Lisa is, though, specifically, she running her mouth. So I don't know if she's connected to other people that with a murder. I don't know if it's one or more than one, but she talked. And so she could have been part of like trying to tell people to attack this female tarot reader, and the whole time she's the one that's actually, she's given the most information. Violators, yeah, she tried to violate you. Hobble. This person could hobble. They could have like a limp or something like that. Employee. So this person could be an employee somewhere and hold on, doesn't want to work. Okay. Oh, so they could be an employee that was just hired. Remember when I said yesterday that there was a property manager that was just hiring like criminals because it wasn't really for them to work. It was for them to have access to this female tarot reader. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Yeah, this person's an employee. Tell me the truth, Spirit. But does she work? No. You're useless as tits on a boar. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Was she only hired to get close enough or to have access to this female tarot reader? Yeah, to people, I don't know. This seems to be like an ongoing thing of people getting hired. So there's a company in the midst of this shit that's actually paying and coming out of the pocket to pay people that are just sitting around, getting high, spying on someone. Get out of here, he just said. Yeah, it's like, get out of here, you rat. This could also be you, Divine Feminine, just saying, get out of here, you're a bunch of rats. Like, you can't even come near me, or you can't hold a candle to me. There's some, wow, it's another embarrassment. Yeah? Another embarrassment, huh? I mean, or you could be a black person that has a bunch of foreigners. You know how it is. It's not necessarily always like, but there's a bunch of people from other countries attacking somebody who was actually born in this country. That'll never be okay. 1919, that will never be okay. You'll see why, too. Like, test that shit if you want to. Let's see. You're born to sin, he just said. Yeah, so these people were just born like this. Don Juan, maybe you warned these chicks to stop connecting themselves to these types of guys that will sit there, come in, and they tell them everything that they want to hear. And next thing you know, what do you got left? They take your soul, they take your dignity, they don't respect you, they'll take your money, they'll steal from you. Did you warn some chicks about these types of dudes? It feels like these chicks got themselves involved in some murders, and this girl Lisa especially did for somebody, but she's ratting on whoever these people are. I don't know if they know this, or maybe they're about to know. She could have even ratted on some of the employees if there's other employees that were involved in this stuff. I feel like she's just saving her own ass. Tell me about this, Don Juan. Yeah, Capricorn. But these are those types of dudes. Ulterior motive, horrible influence, man. This chick connected herself. This chick is. I don't know if at this point in her life, with wherever she's at, she could even get a different type of dude. Because I don't know. With this devil card, this is like addictions. So this person could just connect herself to toxic dudes because of addictions or low self-esteem because of how much she let herself go. Clip. Yeah, look, unhealthy, very codependent on men. And that's what it is. So she's like, it could be, I'll kiss any guy's ass. Clip ready? Hold on a second. Clip ready. Is that like clip like a gun? Hold on a second. Clip ready in ashes. Tell me the true spirit. Is that like a toxic ass term? Tell me the true spirit. Okay, tell me the true spirit. So somebody's got a gun, but it's not registered. This girl Lisa. Very unhealthy attachment. She'll do any dirty work. This is the type of chick, another toxic chick, that will literally do something dirty to an actual woman for a dude that would just drop her on her ass. It's female. Yeah, yes. Sex. Very unhealthy attachment to sex. I don't know. This chick could wind up like this would be the type of dude chick, sorry, but maybe she acts like a dude. Very thuggish chick. She likes those thuggish dudes until she winds up getting everything stripped from her. Queen of the Fame game. Yep, somebody's reaping what they sow for doing some foolish shit. Somebody likes to invest in doing stupid shit to try to either sacrifice people, and this is what she'll do. I'll put my own life on the line for these dudes who are gonna breadcrumb me. This is the chick that just allows herself to be a friggin' a doormat. That's what it is. She don't have any self-respect at all. I think that at one point, maybe until she's seen this reader, she may have actually thought that these dudes respected her. You know, because they're very good at putting on the act when they need you to do something. They'll call you, don't call me baby, right? But it's like if they know how to use their words to get this chick or these chicks to do anything that they want. This will be the type of dude that'll be like, give me, hey baby, oh, you look good today. And she could literally look like who did it and ran away, but you know something's coming after that. Like, I need you to do this for me. Okay. Do you want me to like shine your shoes first, or you want me to like stroke your ego first, or, and then when shit gets heavy and there's some kind of like investigation on some shit, these dudes would throw these chicks right under the bus to save their asses. And I feel like somebody may have done that in return to save their own ass. Her mom could be just as toxic as her. Yeah, on repeat. It's a constant repetitive karmic cycle of attaching yourself to dudes who talk shit on you behind your back. They use you for whatever they need. They always have a private agenda. They hold on to you for sex or for drugs or just because they know you'll do anything for them. And then she makes a fool out of herself every time. Young daughter and respect. I think somebody needs to start. You have a young daughter. If this girl Lisa has a young daughter, this daughter is not going to grow up respecting herself. This is horrible. I hope that she don't have custody of this child. I hope that this child isn't around this girl a lot, or whoever these females are that connect themselves to these dudes, because what's gonna happen is your daughter's gonna watch you get disrespected and spat on, basically. It could actually physically happen. I wouldn't be surprised if these dudes have ever put their hands on her or spit in her face, because these are the types of dudes that these guys are. They don't care about women. They don't like them. You're no different. And so she's going to grow up thinking that that's okay. I don't know. This chick's mother, or these females' mothers, could have been just like this, where they allowed their fathers or just boyfriends to just treat them like however they wanted to, and you think that's normal. This sounds like some females, because I just did a reading. Let me see if it's ready to be monetized, on the toxic parents that are raising their children to be terrorists. And it was basically, I thought it was the mothers at first, but it was the fathers. But this is basically saying the same shit, is that these females who let these dudes treat them like this. So I guess this is like the toxic generational curses with mothers and fathers. The fathers are teaching their sons currently to be freaking like gang members or stalkers or terrorists, and the mothers are allowing this to happen. So now the daughters around these mothers are seeing like, this is how you let a man treat you, I guess, and this is just why this keeps going on. Somebody's got to put a stop to this shit, and it starts with the parents. Out of pocket, right? So this young daughter is going to get out of pocket, and she's going to wind up dressing like a friggin' prostitute, possibly becoming one now, and then she'll have a daughter, and then the sons, they see their moms allowing this behavior, so they think that this is a normal way to treat women, and then this is why the world got so bad. Somebody needs to stop the shit and stand up and go, I will not let you treat me like this. You need to respect me, period. But a lot of these chicks, man, they really think that this is what respect is. This is not respect, darling. It's not respect. And you need to break this curse or this pattern or this toxic ass behavior. Yeah, YouTube is taking a long time. I may just upload that without monetization, so that this because it was someone specific, for someone named Rich. It popped up on there that he's teaching his son or his stepson how to be a complete nasty person. So I'm just going to actually upload it. Give me 1 minute, you guys. Sorry. All right. I'm just going to make it. It is crazy. If I made the title that says how to twerk over your father's, I seen something on Joey B. Toon's channel the other day, where he has TikToks that got millions and millions of views of females actually twerking over dead bodies in caskets at their funeral and putting their crotches in the faces of these dudes. When I tell you that the reason why men don't respect women is because you don't earn the shit. Period. Somebody may spread their legs for everybody with the spread, or this is spreading. This is like an epidemic now. Is children, daughters looking at their moms acting crazy and a fool and twerking and spreading their legs all over the place and treating other people and other women with disrespect. So now they're going to be like that, and they're going to be a handful for you. And then you're going to wonder, and this is going to be the same karma, that's going to be your karmic in your life. It's going to be your own child. This child is going to bring you nothing but stress. You may have a fucking heart attack because of this daughter. She may wind up getting pregnant at 13, and then you're going to yell at her when you know damn right well that you played a huge role in this child's life. The same thing with these dudes. And if these chicks have sons, it's the same thing. How do you want your kids to turn out? Don't turn a blind eye to raising your kids the right way and then want to sit there and blame them later in life when they are imprisoned by the time they're 20 or 25 or dead even. Everybody wants to pass the buck and point the finger at somebody else, but it's the parenting. Where are the parents? How are you showing up in your child's life? And it doesn't mean that you put your hands on them. That is not teaching your children anything. You sit down, you lead by example. That's what you do. I think that a lot of these people think that it's okay to just whoop your kid all over the place. Like, they're watching you do this shit. So put an ass whooping on yourself. Or that's what you think is okay for love. Either your dad or your mom beat you. Like, this is a toxic pattern that needs to stop. And if it doesn't, it will be stopped by other people, because people like myself and other people who expose these types of people, you will be locked up. If you want to keep going this route, like, the universe will send somebody in to do something and intervene. And it's either to save these kids from turning out just like these parents, or you know, maybe you all have to go down. It depends on how bad it got and how old the kids are and how far into it. You need to be teaching your young daughter, I feel like, on repeat. You keep getting together, especially this chick, Lisa, for somebody. You keep getting with these toxic dudes, and your young daughter, you need to teach your daughter to have some respect so that men will respect her. I don't know who this is. If this is somebody, tell me about this. This female tarot reader's name could be Lisa. Look. You want these people that your daughter get into a relationship to respect them, right? This could be even a tarot reader named Lisa. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Is this a tarot reader that we're talking about like this right now in the negative aspect? Oh, damn. So before all the female tarot readers that if I mentioned the name, I don't even know what your first names are. I really don't. I don't know any of your first names. I don't pay attention. I don't watch a lot of most of you. But if you don't have your name in your channel, I don't know it. I just don't. I don't look at people's stuff. I don't look at their bios or I just don't do that. So if your name pops up here, animals, don't even try fucking clapping back at me when you know damn right well, especially if you're a reader and you claim like, I'm just a vessel. You know, you don't get to use that and now someone else doesn't. This is not, people who can clearly see can see that I didn't even realize what this was at first, because I don't go in hard like that and say, tell me what readers I need to expose today. That's why I said you're slipping the billy goats. So there's the billy goats and then there's the goats. Slip and pay. If you really, and for the ones who think that, you know me so well, right? But I actually gave money to you that I didn't have to give, and I clearly see that you didn't deserve. Give it back to me then. 3232 it was. If you're that noble and stand up, send me the money that I sent to you guys back. Because I don't send like $5 and $10 to you bitches, and you fucking know that shit too. So if you really feel that way about me, give me the money back that I sent to you. I don't even know if the one could afford it. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Should they just give me back the money, these readers that wound up talking shit about me? Yeah, give me the money back. Maybe this person's name is Lisa, and I don't even realize that that's your first name, darling, but we're done. I guess maybe, I don't know if somebody keeps putting someone else's name in their mouth and maybe somebody doesn't realize it. Because I just block if I even feel like that's happening, because I just don't need it. Yeah, intuitive. So somebody could actually have, I don't know, that could be in their name. Oh my God, I know. I'm just going to stop. All right. Any gifted reader would see that this is not me forcing this, and I don't need to explain my motherfucking self to nobody anyway. So there's some readers, female tarot readers, I guess, that are real jealous of another reader. And you guys may sit there and talk about divine masculines, but for a lot of you, these are still the dudes that you're connecting yourself to. These. But you think you with somebody that's doing something, huh? I feel like a lot of you readers need to if you really want to say that you're making a difference, because I know a lot of them think that they are, and basically you're just spewing all kinds of hate and jealousy and name calling on everybody else, but you're really you're projecting how you really are onto somebody else. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you really were serious about this path you claim to be on, you would be doing it solo. I don't feel like a lot of you could live without a man in your life, is what they're saying. And this is going to trigger those who are actually like this. The ones who know themselves and you know thyself, you're gonna sit there and listen and go, yeah, maybe so, or or this was you in the past. All right, that's the great thing about when you're healed and you know who you are. You know whether this message is for you or it's not for you. So I guess we'll see if somebody wants to clap back on some shit. It doesn't matter, because I won't know about it, because I don't pay attention to your asses. This is what happens when you actually are somebody who gives messages clearly and you're healed. You don't care about the retort. You really don't. So, but like for the ones who I donated to who now have a problem with me, you must have had a problem with my money. You're welcome. Now give it back. We're not going nowhere. Philly out. Love you.